You're watching When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong.
On a shooting where a 10-year-old girl is accused of killing a 41-year-old woman. This happened late last night at the Jernigan Gardens Apartments off Mercy Drive in Orlando. Investigators say she shot the woman because she was fighting with her mom. Tonight, that mother is behind bars.
Orlando police say their officers were called to an apartment complex on Mercy Drive just before midnight. Officers say they were told during a physical altercation between 41-year-old LaShawn Denise Rogers and 31-year-old Lucretia Isaac. Isaac handed her 10-year-old daughter a bag. Investigators say the child then pulled out a handgun from inside the bag, shooting and killing Rogers. Isaac was arrested on several charges, including manslaughter, despite not actually firing the gun herself. Police say the 10-year-old is in the custody of DCF.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely marvelous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Orlando, Florida. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Florida, everybody in the great city of Orlando. Now, first of all, I want to say thank you to the channel members and also to the subscribers for sending me this video. Because one thing about it, all this could have been easily prevented. Now, a lot of you may have heard about this video. A lot of you may have heard about the story also. But the thing about this whole situation, it is very sad. And it easily could have been prevented. But all this was allegedly over some social media beef where you had a 41-year-old, may she rest in peace, Miss LaShawn Rogers, and also the suspect, 31-year-old Lucretia Isaac, need her hair done ASAP. Anyway, all this took place in an apartment complex, and they say this incident took place around 11:45 p.m. at night. Like, who in the hell is outside arguing damn near 12 o'clock at night and didn't have your child out there? But as you all may know, the person did not survive being shot twice by this young 10-year-old. And just the fact, when you notice this picture, I had to blur the child face out. Now, some people may show it, but I cannot show the child face holding a gun or whatnot. But you mean to tell me they say they have 13 to 15 people around this whole incident and could not one person break up a damn fight? But this goes to show you how much people really think about you or whatnot, because some people really love drama. And I'm going to tell you like this. If the shoe fits, you got to wear it good. But anyway, I'm not going to tarry too long with this story. I know some of you all have a lot to do today. Some of y'all don't have a damn thing to do today. But anyway, I'm going to read a quick snippet from the story, and I am going to give my opinion. All of it. Surely, as we go. 10-year-old girl shoots, kills woman fighting her mother in Orlando, Florida, says the police. And why would you have your 10-year-old out there damn near 12 o'clock at night while you sloppy drunk? But this goes to show you what some people think about you. But all this was over social media. Now, why in the hell would you be coming outside with a damn pink backpack on if that's where the gun was at? Because that's why I heard that's where the gun was located, inside the backpack, and the daughter reached inside the backpack. Some people are calling it a bag or whatnot, but it was a backpack. She reached inside the backpack, grabbed the gun, and proceeded to shoot Miss LaShawn Rogers twice. And the story goes that she was hit one time in the head. I don't know if both bullets struck her in the head, but the thing about it, this woman lost her life very viciously. But at the same time, I noticed one thing about this whole situation was that the fact people was coming out speaking for Miss LaShawn Rogers and saying how good of a person she was. And it's sad that she lost her life. So for everybody who know LaShawn Rogers that was in those apartment complex, or her family and friends, or people who may just really heard about this story and really care, and mainly the people who was out there watching this whole incident go down, they didn't even try to break it up. But they say LaShawn Rogers' boyfriend tried to break it up, but evidently that didn't work. So I don't know what kind of breakup that is, because all this should have been easily avoided. None of this should have even happened. But anyway, a 10-year-old girl fatally shot a woman who was fighting with her mother late Monday night in Orlando, says the police department. The fatal shooting happened around 11:45 p.m. at the Jernigan Garden Apartments. And for those who are from the area know exactly what I'm talking about it. So you mean to tell me that all this was over social media? You argued with somebody, most likely over some mess over Facebook or Instagram, something like that. But social media is the cause for this whole uproar. Let me tell you something. People are going to talk about you no matter if you like it or not. Hell, people talk about me, and guess what? I don't give a damn. You have to have tough skin in this world. Now, I will say this, is that the person that was killed, Miss LaShawn Rogers or whatnot, she did not attack the victim. The person, Lucretia Isaac, approached LaShawn Rogers while she was intoxicated, while she was drunk, because a lot of people need a drink, to build their courage, or what we call liquid courage. And then you have those who feel they need a weapon to approach you because they are cowards. So evidently, you have some people in this world who is not going to fight you or approach you or say anything to you unless they're drunk or unless they have a weapon. And then you got to be really careful. So the same thing, don't argue with people over BS. You know what I'm saying? But that's my advice to you all. Stop arguing with people over petty nonsense that really don't even matter. Now, anyway, the Orlando police say LaShawn Denise Rogers, 41 years old, and Lucretia Isaac, 31 years old, looking here a bit. Damn, somebody could have combed my hair. Hell, I'm out here getting sloppy drunk, and I don't give a damn what my daughter do. 51 in the face, got into a physical fight. At some point, Isaac handed a bag that contained a gun to her, to her daughter, and the girl fired 2 rounds, striking Rogers, according to the police department. And like I said a few minutes ago, one of those shots hit LaShawn in the face. I don't know what a second shot hit, but the only thing I really do know with confirmation is that one of those bullets hit LaShawn in the face in front of everybody. And then the fact that I was thinking as I was looking at this picture or whatnot, why in the hell did nobody try to break this up before it even got that damn far? I mean, if you see somebody outside drinking, they have beef and they have problems, and then you have another female or even a man walking around with a backpack on or a bag in their hand, chances are is what? They have a weapon in that bag. They either have a gun or a knife in that bag. And some of them have a damn stick and will wear your ass out with that stick. But all BS aside, if you see somebody walking around with a bag and they're drunk and you know it's been static between these two people, chances are some shit is about to pop off. So you have to be aware. And also, LaShawn Rogers was taken to Orlando Regional Medical Center and later pronounced dead, says the police department. And from what I've been reading, that this woman was also a mom. And some people say she was a grandmother, but I do know she was a mom. She had a daughter or whatnot. So you have 2 women out here. One is a mom. One is a mammy, because why in the hell are you out here drinking 12 o'clock at night, sloppy drunk, and then got nerve to have a damn gun on you? And then you approach LaShawn, you hit LaShawn, a fight pursued, and then you tell your daughter to go in the bag and get a gun. And then your daughter proceeds to do that and then turn around and gun this woman down in front of everybody. But my thing is this right here once again. Why let it go that far over social media beef? Guess what? We don't own social media. Why are we fighting and killing each other over the stupidest, simplest thing in the damn world? Anyway, now Lucretia Isaac, chicken head ass, was arrested at the scene and faced a charge of manslaughter, culpable negligence, child neglect, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and aggravated assault with a firearm. But my thing is this right here. You couldn't have been in no damn case because they would have charged y'all ass, both of y'all, with second-degree murder. You know what I'm saying? You would at least got second-degree murder, because the fact that you come out there with a gun and then it seemed like it was pre-planned because, number one, you was drunk. You know what I'm saying? You was intoxicated. So you mean to tell me that you know you got beef with this woman, you got a problem with this woman, and instead of you handling this at an appropriate time, because 12 o'clock at night is no time to handle any damn thing. Everybody should have had their ass in the house asleep. You feel what I'm saying? But people can do what they want to do. Grown folks can do what they want to do, because people hate when you try to tell them what to do. It's not the fact that somebody trying to tell you what to do, but really just trying to help you and save your life, because you never know what the next person is thinking. Let me say it again, because you never know what the next person is thinking. So not only do you have to think for yourself, but you also have to think for them. Look, because I had a few idiots on the internet say a few crazy things to me, but guess what? I'm not going to go back and forth with them because I don't even know who they are. I ain't seen their face. So what am I arguing with a ghost for? And also, even in, my regular day-to-day life, whatnot, I had got into it with a guy about, I think about a year and a half ago, something like that. He said some crazy things, and me being me, because I'm far from a coward, you know what I'm saying? I can't help the way I look. You can say what you want to say. You can think what you want to think. But like I say, the only L I ever took in my life, and I'm not bragging or boasting because there's nothing to brag or boast about, was by an older guy who happened to be a Marine drill sergeant at a gas station. My record is impeccable, like Mike Tyson say, 41-1. But anyway, that's the only L I took. So what I'm trying to say is this, is that the guy about a year and a half ago, and I'm about to close, the guy a year and a half ago said a few things that he wasn't supposed to say. It was basically like a dry threat. It wasn't really a threat, but it was a dry threat. I'm like, oh, I don't know who the hell he think he talking to. So as I proceeded to walk my dog, I come back around, you know what I'm saying, my block in my neighborhood or whatnot. So I passed back by his house, but this time I got in the road. So I'm like, if you get your ass in this road, that's going to be your ass. Because if you approach me, I'm going to lay you down. Because at the first time when I first passed through, I was on a sidewalk, even though that is public property or whatnot. But to make sure that I was all the way in the right, because that's just how I think. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm already preparing. But at the same time, you know, me being who I am, I just can't let another man throw a dry thread at me and I don't say a damn thing about it or do anything about it. Now, the worst thing for me to do is go home and get my guns and then come back and blow the man's head off over a damn little simple threat. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's dry or whether it's a severe threat or whatnot. Some things are not worth you losing your life, because if that's the case, then who the hell gonna give y'all the damn news? You feel me? So why would I risk losing everything over somebody's mouth or whatnot? But one thing I was gonna do is whoop his mother effing ass out there. That's exactly what I was gonna do. But I'm gonna go and close this video before I get in trouble. But one thing I will tell you all is that everything is not worth you grabbing a gun. Everything's not even worth you fighting over. Think about some of the stuff that you talk about and that you argue about. Is it really worth you going that far where your children have to get involved? Because it could have ended totally different. Now, what if LaShawn would have had a gun on her and then shot you down, Lucretia, and then shot your child down, your 10-year-old daughter down? Now, think about that point. And also, what if the daughter missed LaShawn and hit those 13 people that was watching this fight going on, those 13 or 15 people that was sitting around speculating? So my thing is this. People say how good you are when you're dead or whatnot, but at the same time, if you all really felt that way about LaShawn, may she rest in peace, shouldn't you all have stopped this before it went that far? Shouldn't you all have said something? Shouldn't you all have went over there and talked to Lucretia, try to calm her down? Because you know she walking around with a backpack for a damn reason. Let's just keep it real. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. And also, there's a GoFundMe link. I'm going to leave it below so you all can go donate to LaShawn to give her a proper burial, since, you know, from what I heard, that she was a good lady and she did not deserve it, because at the same time, she also has a child. But children should stay in the child place. But at the same time, the parents have to be a better example. And Lucretia Isaac that day was not no kind of parent. That's what you call a mammy. And I don't care who don't like it, because there's no way that you should be out there 12 o'clock at night almost, even though it's 11:45, 15 minutes before 12. No way you should be out there drunk, walking around with a gun and walk up to a lady, hit her, y'all get into a fight, she beating your ass, and then you tell your daughter to go in the bag. Your daughter know where the gun at. Go in the bag and kill the woman. So I'm going to leave it like this, and I don't care who like it. So LaShawn blood is on the child hand, and most of all, the mama hand, and some of all, the spectator's hand, who was sitting around watching this whole incident take place. Because that's how people would do you. They would sit around, watch you get hurt, and then talk about how good you was or how foolish you was to go out there and fight. I wouldn't have done that. So be careful of the people you call your friends and the things that you entertain, because everything is not worth your stress. Everything is not worth you getting mad over. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this video. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And like I always say in these videos, live by the golden rule. Some of y'all looking around, the golden ticket. No, this is not Willy Wonka. Live by the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And if you don't want nobody to hurt you, guess what? Don't hurt nobody else. Till next time, love all of you all. Take care and have a blessed weekend. See you soon. I'm out.